Good morning, I'm Kevin Schrum. I'm the administrator of the Lebanon County Mental Health, Intellectual Disabilities Early Intervention Program. I have two items that I would like to present today. The first being the contracting issues with our HealthChoices program. As you know, that is the managed care program for people with behavioral issues, includes mental health and drug and alcohol. We've been part of this program for about 20 years now, I believe. And the contract format is being proposed to change. It's simply a matter of structure. What we've done for the past 20 years was we have a 5-county collaborative, the Capital Area Behavioral Health Collaborative. We've contracted individually with the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, the Department of Human Services, to manage the HealthChoices funds and the HealthChoices program. And then we have a Capital Area Behavioral Health Collaborative, CABHC, that is our corporation that manages the money and the programs. The contract change is somewhat simple. It's instead of each of the 5 counties contracting with the Department of Human Services, it would be turned around and the Capital Area Behavioral Health Collaborative would be the contractor for those services. And then we would have the agreement with the Capital Area Behavioral Health Collaborative to manage the program. On a daily basis, from a programmatic basis and funding basis and lines of authority basis, nothing will change. We had wanted to do this many years ago, but the Commonwealth didn't want to do it, and now they're encouraging it. There are some positive impacts of it. It helps us to meet deadlines in a much quicker way instead of each county have to go to their commissioners for some of the small details. It can be done at a capital CABHC level, so we can meet deadlines better. It will reduce some of our costs for consultants and bank fees, doing it as one group instead of 5. And what it does also is assure adequacy of what they call IMD adjustments in the past that weren't always met due to the rates capped by county. We can get a higher rate on the IMD adjustments because the numbers are calculated for the 5-county group instead of a single county. And we can consolidate a lot of analysis and reporting requirements by doing this. Our solicitor for the 5-county group, Lawrence Tabus, he's recommending we do it. He's analyzed the agreement. We think it makes sense. You may recall back in September, I was here discussing this briefly because at that point we had to submit a letter of intent, which was not binding, but it just showed that we were intending to move forward with this process, and now we're coming to completion of the process. The process requires an ordinance, and I've been working with Jamie and David Warner to get the ordinance in place, and that I believe is being advertised currently. But at this point, we would need the approval of the commissioners, and then we would wait the duration of the advertising period. And at that point, is that when the commissioners actually take the vote?
Yep, they would adopt the ordinance.
At that point, yes.
If you need an agreement, you need action on the agreement, and then also they would have to take action to adopt the ordinance.
That's the way I understood it.
It's being advertised next week. It has to be advertised for at least 7 days. It's on the agenda for the 7th of February.
Okay, so we do not vote on it.
Not the ordinance, but his
agreement.
The collaborative agreement.
Yes.
All right, well, I'll make a motion that we adopt the collaborative agreement.
I'll second the motion.
It's been moved and seconded. Any question or comment for Kevin? If not, all in favor of the motion, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. So moved.
I do have 2 signature pages for that. And the second item I have for today is, again, our routine provider contract amendments for our mental health IDEI programs. Again, we do this routinely as the needs of the individuals change or as their choices of providers change. Normally we wait until we have several more, but we had one that was significant, and we will not pay for those services until the commissioners have reviewed and approved that. The total number of changes to contracts for fiscal year 2018-2019 is 6, and the total change in the costs for the contract is $36,546. Again,
48 or 46?
48.
My summary says 36,546.
Yeah, I see on the chart it's 46, but on the cover it's 48. So I wondered which it was.
It's probably the 46.
I was going to say the cover was written by me, so that was probably
We'll
wrong.
go with the list.
Okay.
The chart you're looking at is an Excel spreadsheet, which would do, you know, the automatic summary there. So
You don't want to drive the accountants nuts.
You're making up numbers again, Kevin.
yes, whatever I got to do. So the number on the cover sheet is incorrect, and the number on the chart is correct. It's $36,546. And I would note, you know, the majority of that increase, the $24,387, is in our intellectual disabilities program. We had an individual whose caretaker died. There were no other family members to take care of that individual and provide services, so we had to quickly enter into an agreement so to assure the health and safety of the individual. We do have all the funds within our existing budget. We are not looking for the commissioners to fund any of this additional $36,546.
With the clarification, I so move to approve the provider contract amendments.
I'll second the motion.
It's been moved and seconded. Any comment or question? Not all in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
So moved.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate it.
Welcome. I'm never worried about his numbers as much as I am, but when you retire, make sure whether your successor gets your acronym collection.
I have
You probably
an
do.
online directory that has, I think, about 64 pages of various acronyms. Some of them are outdated, and I add to it almost weekly.
Wow.
It's just remarkable.
Bureaucracy is a
Bureaucracy,
beautiful thing.
yes.
What are you going to do with that then when you retire?
Sell it, get a copyright it and sell
Sell it.
on eBay.
Before Kevin leaves, just one more thing. I've got reappointments to the MHIDEI Advisory Board. I think a copy of that is circulated with you. So the nominating committee of the advisory board is recommending the following for 3-year term reappointments to 12/31/2021 for Jonathan Johnson, Dr. Mackenzie Walker, Reverend Alan Smith, and Bonnie Pietruch. Pietruch, thank you.
Make a motion to reappoint the 4 members.
Second?
It's been moved and seconded that we make those appointments. Any question or comment? Hearing none, all in favor of the motion, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, so ordered.
Thank you very much.
All
Appreciate
right,
it.
Kevin.